Welcome to another Kalenian Healing. This time we are going to tap into our loved ones. The holiday season for Thanksgiving is now over, but that doesn't mean we can't pull in our loved ones for Christmas time. I recently experienced a live feed where a young girl was killed in my neighborhood, and it was broadcasted live on my Facebook live feed. That experience has hit home with me, and I've had quite an ordeal overcoming it in the last few days. I felt the need to bring everyone together because you never know when the last time you will see your loved one. So I would like to honor Serena with this Kalenian healing and honor all of your loved ones that can't be with you this year for the holidays. So let's let the guides choose a perfect frequency healing music composition for us. And I first want to do a little bit of crystal energy work on you all to allow this harmonizing between worlds come together in a peaceful, balancing way. So let us begin. I'm breaking up any depressed states of awareness with a smoky quartz point. It has an intent of removing anything depressing, anything depressive, anything holding you down or causing you to feel depression. The bells ring 4, the frequency of a number 4, which is stability, stableness, foundation. You've had a foundation with your loved one. It's stable between worlds, and it's allowing you to connect with them in an etheric way, a more cosmic way. When someone passes, we go back to the basics of a spirit connection and communication. In heaven, we do not use our mouths. We use our minds to communicate. And when someone passes, you revert back to that old way of communicating with them. The body is gone, but their voice of their soul is not. It still continues to communicate. Which is what your loved one is expressing to you now, is to understand that new way of communicating that your soul understands, but your physical is new to learning. The soul remembers, the physical has a hard time remembering how that works. So it is a growth and learning process. your soul will always show you how to listen and pay close attention to the communication that's in your mind and your surroundings by signs and various means of metaphysical divination that you can use. The citrine will open up the soul contract between you both. And you may be wondering why I'm wearing my shield on my head. It's to cover up my third eye from being infiltrated by dark. When I do these kind of healings, my heart has to be protected as well as my mind and my solar plexus from any dark infiltrating those areas and coming into the healing. Always protect yourself and understand your sacred soul has a higher authority and can always teach you how to protect yourself. We're going to take a black tourmaline and get rid of any debris that's left over. I just did a healing on a client. She bought it a Kalenian Healing, and I tried to explain to her how cords work. And it kind of reminds me of hair. Straight hair and then crinkly hair. So the strong, long ones can stay. The crinkly, curly ones get pulled. They no longer are needed. It's the best way I can describe cord cutting and why I have to do so many levels to prepare them. I explained to her it's kind of like layers to a cake. Each layer adds up to the next of the preparation, and I'm basically putting like syrup or an energetic thick layer onto the cords, and the ones that don't belong there will crinkle up like curly fries or curly hair, and the strong ones can wither and weather through those layers like roots of a plant or roots of a tree. They're strong and they are meant to be learned from and stay hold. Okay. Now we're going to get your mind ready for connection, as well as the throat. I do hope that this healing brings you some peace and awareness. This will hopefully open up your mind to becoming more aware of their surrounding in your sacred space. This is going to go in your solar plexus. So I just want you to imagine this crystal on your solar plexus. And we're going to breathe that energy in. Cords that will hold you back from allowing this person to come in. You may be so overwhelmed with grief and loss and pain that you're not allowing them to come in, so you're blocking it. And I'm hoping that the cords energy being shuffled through the cords will amplify that energy for you. It's like I'm combing through them, yes. Like the guide said, like combing through them, like brushing hair. be everiaro. Shante be ilatero. Durante pocas yato. Yaro radiante. Trebe e bianto. Ravrate amao. Yaro antich ame. Ekip o ak. Vedante. Turn your sorrows into joy. Your loved one is safe. They are in love, harmony, and the balance. They worry not, they ache not. They have no challenge, no struggle, no sacrifice. The only sacrifice is leaving this world and those left behind. Ci aveto molato alle semiato. To be embraced in grace and peace is overwhelming power. They try very hard to show you through sign, through energy, this amazing feeling that they are in, to remind you you were once there. And if you knew the feeling, you would not want to leave yourself. It is very hard to be without, yes, but here, temporary, you go home to grace, peace, calm, love, harmony. The greatest energies put together into one. This is the real reality. Here, learning school, temporary. Learn, grow, leave. Some leave sooner than others. Some only need summer school and others need college. Some only masters, some only are a bachelor's, and some are doctorate, PH, doctorate, longer. They hear longer, very old, very wise. It's good to master. You're learning through the doctorate rather than summer school. This happens when a soul only wants to learn certain topic, and that's it. No more, no less. They learn, they leave. They learn, they grow, they leave. Sometimes they sacrifice a way out to give another soul a deeper learning. So if it's tragic left, if it is a tragic death, a physical death, not a life-living soul death, a tragic death of the physical, this allows the soul to leave easily, quick, but leave behind a deeper meaning, a deeper lesson to be learned by who it left behind and who caused tragedy. Arriviamo the person that hurt them through tragedy has a deeper learning to do along the way. They are left with highlighted important notes to be learned within the fuller subject of that tragedy and how it meant to be put on their soul to be learned like imprint. Yes. The one living through tragedy is sacrifice, so these can be learned. And all the ones in sorrow left behind also learn. There's a deeper meaning there. Come together in love. Remember what they taught you before they left you. Their job is done now, and they have deeper purpose on other side now. Their job got bigger. They are summer training, summer job, now become career on other side now. Very important mission and purpose now on other side. That's why they leave early, to make room for the bigger thing to come for them. They preparing in that short time for that bigger thing, all the while leaving deeper purpose behind for those left behind to learn. Those left behind that had to watch their loved one pass through sickness and illness take forever. It seemed like take forever, yes. Oh, this happened because the body needs broken down to allow the soul to slip very easily, leave very easily, like opening a car door and leaving the car of the vessel. They allow this to happen, but it takes the body a long time to allow the soul to leave. The stronger the body, the weaker it needs to become. So it seemed like a long time for it to take place. But eventually allow the soul to leave very easy, like opening a door and walking out. In some souls, very strong, but they need to leave quickly. Something tragic has to break open the physical, like an egg, and let the yolk of the soul out so it can go do its stuff very quickly. No time to waste. We need to do this now. And some souls, then they're not in so much of a rush, but they do need to leave. And sometimes these things take place. It's all in how you need to leave and when and how and why. The reaction, what you're leaving behind to be learned, what you yourself are learning as you leave, all of this is like juggling. It has to take place. It has to be arranged, prepared, sorted perfectly in alignment, in divine timing, in harmony. Everything has its place, its sacred spot for it to all work out perfectly. Death is always going to be a process. It is an inevitable in this world specifically. However, in other realms, not so much. No, death is not a process, but here it is. It has become part of the soul's learning process. It specifically wants to learn how to manipulate energy, get free will choice, and then decide how to manipulate that energy and have a final outcome, a closure to all of that learning, and have the choice to return as many times as needed to finalize that learning on this particular realm. It is like a graceful award to be granted to come to a place like Earth. And once you are granted that golden ticket, yes, the golden ticket from your movies, it is a grateful gift because it's a continuous path, a continuous entrance into this realm. So you have the golden ticket imprinted on your soul that allows you to come to this particular Earth planet as many times as needed, and then you pass along your golden granted free will ticket to someone after you feel you've done learn, no longer need to come. Pass it to someone else. Someone you feel could benefit from its learning. So you choose who get the golden ticket. Moon got the golden ticket from Christina, and Christina got it from another soul that granted it to her, and so on and so forth. It is winning like lottery. Yes, golden ticket lottery. So we hope that this helps you understand how and why a death take place on your realm, and how you continue through consciousness and you don't technically leave those who are here still. It is a cord that connects you all, like a sewing. You're also together. You cannot break, cannot be frayed. And that connection never break, not even through death. Death is just a concept of leaving one place and going to another. Closing one door or to go through another. It's that simple. You make that harder than what it need to be. It's just a concept of leaving one for another, allowing you to continue in other ways, allowing you to learn in other ways, allowing you to go wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. So I want to meditate or connect you all together as one big family tribe, because that's what you are, family, soul, connection. Play on words. Yes, soul and soul connection, coming together and never breaking apart. This world tends to divide, but when you return, there is no division. You remember why you were there. You remember all your loved ones and all the rules that they play on this particular realm. and you come back together. No division, non-existence in their Havani world, the world of your concept of heaven is a Havan. This is the proper word for heaven, is Havan. So when you feel like you need to divide or separate, understand that God will never allow you to separate too far. You may try that learning here to understand what separation means to you as a learning soul. But when you get to heaven, there is no separation. You come right back together, and there's a full understanding of why there was separation in the first place, and why there was division, polarity. That needs to come together and balance and harmonize eventually in the end. Cannot be separated for long. And so allow this healing in this universal understanding to absorb your conscious mind. Try to remember it. Your soul never forget. The physical need reminding, and allow your soul to use this as an uplifting effect on your understanding. Not be so heavy on you anymore. Allow it to uplift you and understand what death really is and why. Let's tie this healing and solidify it and bond it to you. And I'm pulling in some dream ties to help you dream of your loved one, because that's the real world. You should be understanding that when you see your loved one in dream, it really is them, because that is the true reality. This one is just an illusion fantasy of learning. Came to Earth to learn. Alright, let's breathe the energy and allow it to help us communicate better with our loved one. Pulling them into our holiday celebrations and being in their presence again. Let them be a part of your celebration and opening presents and making dinner, eating dinner. Pull them in, talk about them, remember them. Laugh with them. Said that I need to cleanse one more time for you guys. I'm going to cleanse this. It's one more time, amplifying. I just saw somebody's cat, black with hints of white, just crossed my path. So if you just lost a cat that was black with like hints of white in the lower part of them, I didn't get to see their face too much. I just saw white, teeny white pieces mixed in. I think they're trying to say hello. That was cute. And then I got a little tan dog, fluffy. Probably need regular cutting to keep their hair maintained. Fat little boy. He's a fatties. Little fatty boo-boo before he got sick. Something about a yellow toy. I don't know if it's a yellow ball that he played with. It's cute. He's saying hi too. He's pulling in. I'm getting pets. They love this kind of thing though. They love healings. Alright guys. I'm gonna do one more. And I will let you go for the day. You can come back to this healing at any point in time. If you want a Kalenian healing of your own, you can go to sacredspiриthealings.com. I believe it's under new offerings or new sessions. It's the Kalenian healing. You can choose how many minutes you would like to have done. Make sure you let us know what you want me to work on. Let my team know. You can be very specific on your healing. What exactly do you want done? Alright guys, and if you need help with your life or connecting with your loved one, you can always go to moon.eir, E-I-R, themooneir.com, and pick the reading that's for you. The soul session is for loved ones that pass away. Spirit session is for your spirit guides who provide answers for your life. Alright guys, I will see you on the next Kalenian healing. I will be doing a KGFL, the Federation of Light or the Federation of Planets meeting summit very soon. It's going to be a big meeting. So I am going to have two versions of it. One where you can pay a ticket to have the full, I believe it's going to be 2 or 3 hours. And then you can watch the mini free one. It's a mini version of that big one. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. I love you all. Have a blessed day.